Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
Hi, welcome to another episode of News from the World of MBA, where we take a look at 5 of the latest headlines from the world of management education and business. In today's episode, I'll give you an important update on the CAT 2020 exam. I'll also talk about something that will really interest anyone looking to pursue an MBA abroad in 2021. And I'll also raise a question around online MBA for you to discuss in the comment section. So let's dive into the top 5 headlines. IIM Sambalpur, one of the third generation IIMs, has joined a host of other IIMs in announcing that it will commence its MBA program for first year students online. The commencement will happen in the first week of August. In fact, exams at IIM Sambalpur will also be conducted online. Now that the IIMs and many other business schools are in fact moving to the online mode, the question arises, which is superior, the online classroom experience or the in-class experience? The former director of IIM Bangalore, Professor G. Raghuram, and the current dean of SPJIMR, Dr. Ranjan Banerjee, are strongly of the opinion that in-class experience is superior to online modes of learning. In an interview to the Hindu Business Line, Dr. Banerjee says it's difficult to actually replicate peer learning and face-to-face interactions in a classroom, and lists out a lot of other issues with online classes, such as the dilution of social experience, internet bandwidth issues, spending too much time on screens, etc. However, he also says that it is way too premature to actually make a comparison between online and in-class learning experiences. What's your opinion? How interested would you be in online learning during your MBA program? Do you think online learning is the future? Let me know what you think in the comments below. The CEO of India's largest airline, Indigo, which is also a recruiter at top B schools, has written to investors saying that 10% of its staff will be laid off due to a slump in revenue in the past few months. This means that about 2,400 jobs are on the line. The airline has previously carried out cost-cutting measures such as pay cuts, but clearly that's not been enough. The airline industry worldwide has been impacted brutally by the pandemic, leading to tremendous job losses. In many previous episodes, I've talked about how so many B schools and top-ranked B schools like Yale, Columbia, Berkeley Haas, and most recently UCLA's Anderson School of Management in the US are now getting their MBA programs STEM certified. Now add to that list Rice University's Jones Graduate School of Business. Rice Jones is amongst the world's top 60 B schools as per the Financial Times rankings and amongst the top 30 in the US in those same rankings. We've covered the concept of STEM MBA and its advantages to international students in a video. So if you're interested, please do check it out. While we're here on this topic, I'd like to remind you that the admission season for an MBA outside of India has begun. So if you're planning to get into a top North American or European B school in 2021, it's time to start planning and applying. For those of you not aware of how the admissions process for an MBA abroad works, a candidate's GMAT or GRE score are an important component of the selection process. These exams are relatively easier than, say, a CAT or a XAT, but that doesn't mean they're easy. And every year, thousands work really hard to get really good scores in these exams. Now, some business schools in the US, including the top-ranked Darden School of Business, are making GMAT as an optional component for a candidate to apply to their MBA programs. This means that now an applicant's profile or story will be given sole importance and not their test scores, which are now optional. It must, of course, be pointed out that not every B school is on the same page. B schools like the Harvard Business School and Berkeley Haas believe that the GMAT and GRE scores are important and that they will stick with their current selection process. Initially, as the coronavirus crisis became increasingly threatening and the country went under lockdown, there was some debate on whether CAT 2020 would be cancelled. Now, those doubts have been clarified. CAT will definitely take place in 2020. In fact, a source has told NDTV that the details of the exam will be announced in the month of August, And Careers 360 has confirmed that the official CAT website will go live in the first week of August, which will include all important details about the exam. Given that in the past the notification has usually come out on a Sunday, this could mean that the 2nd of August is when you can expect to know more about the exam pattern and important dates on the official CAT 2020 website. That's all for today. I'll see you next week with more updates from the world of MBA and business.